Hello everybody, I am here for day 10 of the Art Journal Advent Project, and today's prompt is letting go. So let's see what we have today. I have gessoed this book text or dictionary page, and let me put this aside for a minute till I get this done. I want to tear the edges, and I've got this wooden ruler, which I think I've shown, well, maybe I haven't, but I've taken an X-Acto knife and made a cut away part of the wood, so it's got a nice chopped up edge, so it'll should tear. I don't think I got 2 pages here. It should tear with a nice jagged edge. Okay, and if you put the shorter edge under the ruler, you tend to get, it tends to tear better. It has been a very rainy day today. I see a little bit of blue sky out my studio window because I've got these pieces of paper that'll, sometimes I use them in sewing, little stitchy bits that I call them stitchy bits. Okay, so now I'm going to take this page and I'm going to I'm going to glue it onto this journal page. And I have some Liquitex matte medium that I'm going to pour out here a bit of it. I'm going to take a card and sort of smooth it out over the surface. I don't think I've got enough. Let me get a little bit more. That might have been more than a little bit, but let's see what happens now. And I want to put the page down, kind of centered. I think I've got it upside down, but that don't really matter. It's the texture of the text that we're looking for, not being able to read the words. Okay, I'm going to wipe off the excess on the card, and then I'm going to put the matte medium away, and I'm going to dry this. I'm going to take a different card and go over this a little bit to get some of the excess off. So we'll go, okay, I think that's enough. Now I've got a couple of infusion. It's a powdery mixture that is like watercolor. But the first thing I'm going to do, now that I've dried it, I'm going to wet it again. So I'm going to just spray a bit of water on it, and then I'm going to sprinkle this. It's just got a little hole there, and sometimes it takes a bit for it to start coming out. Both of these are a green. One is olive tree, and the other one is the sage. And I'm going to move it around a little bit with some water. My water has got some red in it, but it's okay. It's just a powdery mixture, this infusion, that when you add water, it becomes like a watercolor. Okay, so I'm going to dry this. This is pretty wet, so it may take a little while. Are we all getting ready for the Christmas holiday? I'm not going to do much in the way of decorating this year, I don't think. Just I want to wreath on my door. I may have a candle in the windows. Not sure yet if I'm going to do much. There's this one little spot here that's still wet. Paper towel and pick some of that up. Okay, so that's my 2 infusions. If you've never used those, they're pretty intense color. Mine doesn't really, doesn't become lighter like watercolor does. So now I'm going to take, don't know how this is going to show up, but we're going to try it. Let's try this neutral gray Inktense and see if that comes out any better. Okay, so now I want to take some red watercolor and I am going to make a sort of balloon shape. I'm not sure that looks too much like a balloon, but then I'm going to write the words, letting go. I don't want it too wet. So let's see if we can, if I mess with it, it's probably just going to get worse. So I'm going to leave it. I want to put some of the gold. If I can put my hands on it, there it is. Shake it up. And I'm gonna get a bigger brush. And do some splatters. And now I'm going to do some white. This one, the lid just doesn't want to open without a little coaxing. I'm dipping it in water. Now, let's see if I can get it. There we go. So I think I'm going to paint around the letters a little bit first. I'm concentrating and not talking. Go back over this. Oh, whited some of it out. Okay, and now I'm going to splatter. Okay, I just think we need to dry it. All right, I'm going to take this Inktense pencil and go around the balloon to give it a little more definition. add a little bit more watercolor. Looks a little bit more like a balloon. Okay, I think I'm not real happy with it, but it works. Letting go. Thank you for joining me.